There's no clinical procedure that doesn't happen without the use of pulse oximetry.
We in medicine tend to take the technology that we use for granted, and we assume if there's a number on the screen that that number is accurate. I think now we really need to revalidate whether those assumptions from the past are as accurate in all patients that we take care of.
As a leading medical technology company, I feel that we have not just the ability, but the obligation to ensure that disparities in health outcomes should be minimized to the extent possible.
A pulse oximeter essentially is a technology that shines light through tissue to measure oxygen in the blood. It's a non-invasive, fast, and accurate way to measure oxygen supply.
Prior to pulse oximeters being invented, we had to rely on late signs of inadequate oxygen saturation. We went from guesswork to having an objective measure.
Nellcor was one of the first pulse oximetry technologies to be commercialized about 40 years ago.
The goal is to provide a solution that works for everybody. Independent if you got thick skin, thin skin, low perfusion, it shouldn't matter.
While pulse oximetry is an excellent technology, there are limitations in some cases.
Because you're shining light through tissues, and tissues can have varying density, varying color, all of that will affect the number that the device reads.
For example, with dark skin pigmentation patients, accuracy could be compromised.
I came with the knowledge that pulse oximetry had a very bright spotlight shined on it with regards to equity to take on this challenge of building a lab for Medtronic. We specialize in devices and device trials, and so we're testing devices for accuracy and performance.
The performance of our device is only as good as the data that we have to develop against. And if we have a diverse data set, for example, across skin pigmentation, it gives us the opportunity to develop a better performing device. So it's front and center for us.
So when I think about health equity overall and what we're doing at Medtronic, it's saying that what we do isn't just for one set of people, it's for all of you. And we've done the work to make sure that it is inclusive and that the outcomes that we're looking for can work for you, you, and you.
Equality is giving everybody the same opportunity, but equity is making sure that the outcome is the same.
We wanted to accelerate our innovation and our ability to assess rigorously the kind of technology and the patients that this technology applies to.
To make it convenient for people from diverse backgrounds was really important to me. We decided to locate the lab in Denver.
The specific location in which we chose, it's located in a very diverse area.
People, from the 5 Points neighborhood, walk to our lab.
We are serving a whole entire community of people who need this medical technology. Hearing the stories about why they want to actually come and participate and help in aiding and improving these medical technologies is probably the best part of my job.
I have siblings, friends who are also minorities, and just making sure that they have an accurate representation into healthcare is really important.
So we have 130 participants in our participant pool now. We're constantly recruiting to bring in more participants, and we will never stop recruiting.
It's one thing to say, hey, look, in fact, we've been developing against this for some time and we've got the proof. But it's another thing to say, it's not done. We've got a whole lot more work to do and we want to be a part of it. And this lab is an example of how we can lead.
The willingness to do this represents a commitment to this technology and a commitment to answering this big question about making sure these devices are doing their job in the global population.
It is every patient gets the best care that we can provide. That's health equity.